Attack on Titan, episode 70, or season 4, episode 11, The Deceiver. If you're looking for an action-packed, combat-filled episode, then this one is not for you. However, if you are looking for an episode that makes you think, and it shows you how your characters have an impact in the world that they are in, then this is the episode for you. A very philosophical episode with hidden meanings that I think have been overlooked. We see the impact our protagonists have had on the world, some good and some not so. These ripples our main characters have had a giant impact on the world, and I really feel it's leading to something quite horrible. This video was voted for by all of you over in the community tab. If you want to say on the next video, then head on over. Good anime afternoon, I'm Dead Diligent, and today I am breaking down for you episode 70 of Attack on Titan, or season 4, episode 11. If you like this sort of content, then make sure to hit that like button, it is really appreciated, and subscribe if you want to be part of our small Attack on Titan community. This episode is solely about the past and how it has impacted the present, the actions of the past, and how it has influenced other people in the present day. In the past, Gabi was told that the Eldarin were devils, and she takes these views into her present. And actually her views start to get challenged in this episode, but it really shows how her past beliefs have impacted her current actions. Gabi kills a friendly guard just trying to help her because of this past view. You can see how her past views have affected her actions in the present. We also see Reiner having more nightmares. This is one of the only Marley scenes, and I think it's quite important, but it shows how he is reflecting on his past actions and how they impacted him now in the present, with him getting nightmares of what he has done. Back to Gabi, she will not take off her armband, the very band that subjugates her as an Eldarin devil. She feels that this is the only thing that makes her better than all the devils around her. She also plans on killing this very nice lady twice, once with a rock and then with a pitchfork. You can see how the past is influencing the present, and she is not at all subjective in this decision. Eren's actions in the past have made him a saint to Flocko and the other recruits in the Survey Corps as they start to leak information to the masses about Eren being captured. Eren's actions are having an impact on so many. Flocko and some of the other recruits leak information to the masses about Eren being captured. They believe that Eren is a hero, a saint, and he should be released. Hanji, on the other hand, not so much. Maybe from her previous experience with Eren in the previous episode. This has a lot of callbacks. Eren being a saint to the new generation of the Survey Corps is one. Another one is Hanji's decision making. Her first decision when the people were at the gates and she says that it's basically not their decision. But she, in Season 3, was one of the main people who gave the people their right to vote, their right to a say, and then she's going back on this. This comes up later in the episode as well, which I will come back to, but you can see how actions of the past are affecting present day actions. Past, present. Hanji decides to lock Flocka and the other recruits away and to go ahead with Zeke's plan. Hanji hears a voice. This role is ours. There's an order to it. When one role is done, another steps in, and the act starts again. This is a really famous anime trope, repeating the past. Like the cycle of hate in Naruto that he tries to break. Hanji is now part of this cycle, and she realizes that it is doomed to repeat itself. But Hanji at the end does say that she has more investigating to do to try and break this cycle that is continuing. The past affecting the present. As a side note, is this the first plane? Are we actually seeing the first plane ever to be in AOT? Ooh, exciting, I can't wait to see that. We can see the cycle continuing in Louise and her discussion with Mikasa. Mikasa saved her, and I think Louise wants to carry on her legacy of strength. Maybe not what Mikasa intended. Mikasa then starts to think back of when Eren saved her when they were both younger. You are safe now, Mikasa. This really shows us two sides to Eren, both a protector and a murderer. But do the ends justify the means? And does the purpose of saving someone justify killing? Some interesting questions for you. But Eren has always been a protector. But has he stepped over a line? Or has he always been over that line? We finally have a link between why Eren is so different from 2 years ago and now. And we find out that the Marley have been speaking to him and passing on information that Zeke has probably gave them. I can't wait to find out what they told him. Let me know in the comments below, what have they told Eren to change his mind so much and change his attitude towards everything? Only when the Eldarin accept the depths of their sin can they begin to atone. This is some serious brainwashing that's happened to Gabi. And we see this in episode 1 with all the Eldarin and how brainwashed they are by the Marley. And this has happened throughout generations. I feel like Gabi is finally starting to open her eyes, and I think this will continue throughout the series, realising that the world is not black and white, there is not good and evil, everything is just shades of grey. After watching this episode, I really think it is time for people to forgive and forget. It is not the fault of current day people what happened thousands of years ago. You are not burdened with the sins of your father, as some may suggest. And definitely not the sins of your great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather. This season is really showing that there is good on both sides and there is fault on both sides. And in the end, everyone loses with war. Think back to the intro. It is all about war. And this series is really showing how it doesn't benefit anyone. We also have seen all the way through this episode the way our main characters have impacted the world around them and the people around them. And this includes Sasha, which might be sad for some people who really like Sasha, that she died, but they keep showing us her in the past. Last episode, they showed us her from 2 years ago, making us a little sad. And in this episode, we see her with her bow and arrow saving a small girl from a titan. Thanks to Sasha's kindness, it has made this girl grow up to be a kind person and helping others. This episode has deep themes and ripples that our main characters have touched and affected so many others. I just quickly want to talk about the rumbling as well and Eren releasing all of the Titans. This seems inevitable. This horror upon the world seems to be Eren's plan. We know this from what we saw in Season 4 so far, with him getting the royal blood that he needs to control Titans. But is he going to trample the entire world, rebuild it from the ashes? Does this sound like our main character? Thank you for watching. If you like this sort of video, then hit that like button. And if you want to join our small Attack on Titan community, then hit that subscribe button for all the latest. I've been Dead Diligent, and as always, have a great anime afternoon.